your platform for all things business, fashion, and lifestyle. In today's video, I am so excited to profile a lovely businesswoman by the name of Kholofelo Maboya, who is going to tell us all about what it's like being the owner and the founder of a beauty brand called Mbali. Today's episode is about how we're profiling this amazing, beautiful woman here who runs a beauty bar called Mbali, and today she's here to share with us what it's been like being a businesswoman, founding the business, having started it, how she runs it, and also what we want to know is what it's been like running a business in the pandemic.
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you so much for agreeing. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on to my talk. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, to profile businesses, especially this month of August, the Women's Month. Women have definitely been my focus. So could you please tell us a bit more about yourself, who you are, what you do, and how come you're here?
Okay. Hi everybody. So I'm Kholofelo Maboya Pamba. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I'm a businesswoman. I come from the Limpopo province in Polokwane, and I'm a qualified marketer. I obtained my degree in Port Elizabeth.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where I met my husband.
Yay! Okay.
So yeah, and I was working in the telecommunications industry.
Yeah.
I was a social media marketer, and last year I just decided in 2020 I just decided I need something of my own, something I have passion for, and something that I know that I'll be my own boss. So yeah, that's why I'm here today, and I have a beauty bar.
Okay, cool. So your beauty bar is called Mbali. Am I saying it right?
Yes, Mbali.
Why Mbali? What does it mean?
My daughter's name is Mbali. So I just added that la and it became Mbali.
Oh, alright, okay,
Yeah.
cool. We always love the story behind the business name.
I know.
Also, I like the fact that it's short and sweet, and it's actually a very memorable name.
Really?
Which is something that I often say, sometimes when I'm doing the videos, to say that when you're starting a business, you should consider that. Because when I started my fashion business, I chose a very long name. Till this day, people mess it up a bit, but I don't mind. So I know the importance of having just like a nice and short and sweet name like Mbali, and the fact that it has a story which is linked to your daughter is so amazing. So you said you started your business literally in the midst of a pandemic. Why?
So as I said, I was working for a telecommunications company, and in 2020 there was just problems. The company was closing down and all. So I had to think on my feet. And I've just given birth, and my daughter just became my inspiration.
Yes.
So I just had to.
Okay.
I had to. Yeah.
Alright. So why not go into marketing then?
I decided to do marketing here for myself.
Okay.
So I'm like my own business.
Just taking her degree and just putting it in her business.
Yeah.
And I can actually tell just from how beautiful the space is, that there's been thought process into it, the colors. It just speaks to the brand that you're trying to create.
Thank you.
Sure. Why did you decide to come and set up here?
So I've been looking for a place. I've been looking everywhere. My husband and I used to drive every day just looking for space.
Yeah.
And someone who operates here told me about this place, and I decided to come check it out.
Alright.
When I came here, I found a lot of young people who are very passionate, and I decided to join them.
Okay, alright. And you mentioned that you have basically, you're taking your degree and all your experience in marketing and putting it into your business. What do you think have been your marketing strategies so far that you feel like have helped your business?
Social media.
Yeah.
Social media has helped my business a lot. I post on a daily basis. Even if I don't have anything to post, I make sure I post.
Regardless.
Yes.
Okay.
Regardless. And I keep engaging people. The more you engage people, the more they respond, and the more other people can see what you're talking about. So that has been my strategy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys do what? Nails and...
We do nails, we do facials, we do waxing. So we do almost all beauty services except hair. We don't do hair because we don't have the space for hair here. So we just decided to focus on the beauty side and nails.
And massages?
We used to do massages, and yeah, we just had a problem with massages. People were asking for more than massages.
People were asking for a happy ending there by the massage.
Yeah, so I just decided to just take a break from that, regroup with my team, and then we'll get back there.
Okay, alright, cool. No, you've created a very beautiful space for yourself, and it's a very lovely business, and I'm very happy for you for having started your own thing. You know, business is very hard. Like,
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
it's a different battle altogether. And you having again started your business during lockdown, what can you say has been the hardest thing?
Sure. I think the hardest thing is getting people out of their homes.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to be touched, people don't want to go anywhere. So that was the biggest challenge, because people would rather sit at home and not do their nails, not do their facial, because they're not going anywhere. It's lockdown. So yeah, that has been the hardest thing for my business.
Okay, and how else do you think you've managed to kind of get around that? Is that just the social media that you try to keep up with every other day?
I think word of mouth, and also the other thing, I call people to come and do free services so that they can actually see what I do.
So they can
And they can
experience
experience it, the money, and they can tell other people, and they can bring people here.
Okay, alright, cool. So with that said, do you feel like the business in the time that you've been operating, given everything that's going on, is it giving you the satisfaction that you thought it was going to be?
Listen, I've been operating for 5 months, so I wouldn't. So I wouldn't necessarily say, I won't necessarily touch on satisfaction yet.
Yes.
Because I'm only just starting. Yeah. But the upside with this whole lockdown is that I started operating in lockdown, in the pandemic.
Yes.
So I've operated in the bad side of things.
Yeah, so things could only get better from that.
So as soon as things die down, then I know that maybe I'll do well.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
No, that sounds great. That sounds like an idea. Okay, so you guys provide beauty services. Where do you get your products from?
I get my products from Mascara distributor. It's in Bloom.
Oh,
so
okay.
I get it shipped most of the time.
Yeah. So do they require you to have like maybe a certification, like a beauty certification, cosmetic certification?
Not really, because we don't do anything surgical.
Oh,
so
okay.
you can buy whatever, because you can even use at home. Yeah, so it's friendly.
So then in your business, it's you working and somebody else and somebody else?
Yes. So
Okay.
it's myself. So I do the beauty side of things. I do facials, and I have a nail tech. And I used to have another nail tech, but we had to let go because of the COVID situation.
Hey, you had to cut down. Trust me, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it happens, but yeah, hopefully when we pick up, then I'll call it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And with regards to that, just to build onto it, what do you think could be the strategy going forward when it comes to small businesses? Or people always complain about how we don't support small businesses, we don't do enough to support people, you know, of our color when they start businesses. What would be your take on that?
Well, I think we just need to support each other. We need to support each other. Like, word of mouth is essential for small businesses.
Yeah.
I think small businesses contribute a lot to the economy, so we really have to support each other.
Yeah.
Even today, I made sure that I did my makeup by Tasha Blue Makeup, and I'm wearing my friend's watch. It's Kiamo, guys. Please
Okay, so
support.
Tiamo they sell the whole batch of the
Yes.
watch and the jewelry that you're
Yes,
wearing.
they sell the cuffs, and like they have so many different watches that you can go for, males and females. So let's support each other, guys.
So basically, this whole look is support that business.
without a doubt.
No, I like that very much. I like that very much because I just often feel like, you know, we go to school, we get educated, we have our degrees, but I feel like we are not necessarily taught how to run businesses. And then you find people will say C students will hire A students because as an A student you're kind of taught and programmed to stick to your goals, you're gonna make it. And then what happens, like in your situation where now you don't make it in corporate, you know?
Yeah, so I always knew I wouldn't be in corporate forever.
Yeah.
So I always had, in the back of my mind, I knew that I'm going to do something for myself. So I think when I left corporate, that was a push for me, that go do something for yourself.
It's like you got uncomfortable and you decided
then I had to rise up, because I did apply when I got laid off. I did apply, but I I did interviews and I wasn't really happy.
Your heart wasn't.
Yeah,
really
so I'm like, nope, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time to push, yeah.
No, I'm happy that you took the plunge, and you know, sometimes people will tell you all sorts of things. How has the reception been from your family and your friends by the fact that you know you're no longer working a full-time job, instead you started your own thing?
Very happy. So my husband is very supportive. So he's the one who's been like with me throughout. And my family, my mother, my father, my sisters, awesome, because those are people that I can talk to, funding, so yeah, it's been a joyride.
You're very lucky. You are what we would term a trust fund baby. In the sense that, you know, you have the support. I mean, when I left corporate to go and do my business, I literally had to lie to my family.
Really?
For like, I think 2 years. I lied to them about the fact that I was still working full time because I thought to myself, these people will not understand the journey and the route that I'm on. And I feel like sometimes that's what prevents a lot of people from, you know, following their dreams. Yes, because you tell a friend, you tell your sister, you tell your mother, even your husband, and they're like, this is not a good idea. So when your story is different.
No, like I had to pitch to my mother and father. My father is late, unfortunately. Died of COVID in Jan. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But I had to pitch the whole idea to them. My father wasn't keen. He was like, because I wanted funding. He wasn't that keen. But then as it went, he was happy with it. So they had to fund me in Jan because I had to open in March. So unfortunately he was late. He couldn't see something that he funded.
Shame.
So it was a bummer, but then I'm happy that he's looking over everything.
Okay, so then would you say then funding plays a fundamental role in you being able to start your business, to set up the space? And do you think the story would have been different in the sense that, do you think the stuff that you have going on here wouldn't have been possible if you had tried to do it from your own pocket?
Yes, I think so. Because I have the passion for it and I want to do it, but I couldn't invest so much.
Yes.
I couldn't invest so much because it's a risk. Business is a risk factor. True. So I needed to invest, and then I was like, but then at least.
So okay, wait. So your investment is part you and part the investor that you pitched to.
Yes. Because they're like, if we give you R2, you have to have R1.
Yes. Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Yeah. So you have to have something. We can't just start everything all over for you.
Yeah.
So you have to at least have something as well to show that you're really passionate to do this business.
Okay, so where do you see Lamani in 5 years?
I see it booming. I see it booming. I see it on everyone's tongue.
Yes.
I just see it doing well and employing a lot of black women.
That's what we want, the employment, being able to put food on people's tables. You know, that's the whole idea of the business.
So that's what I want. That's what I want for people. Yeah, it's really stressful not to be employed. So yeah, it's gonna boom. That's where I'm just seeing it.
Do you feel like maybe you're gonna turn it into like a franchise one day, or is it just going to be fully run by you, only that you're going to expand into different places and different branches around the country?
I don't think I want to. I haven't thought of it that much, but I don't think I want to branch into any franchise. It's my baby and my baby I love.
Okay.
I want to share this baby.
No, but I mean it makes sense. It's your signature name and everything. So okay, alright. Well, Kholofelo, thank you so much for giving us your time today for this amazing interview. I hope you guys have gotten a few points from what she said about being an entrepreneur, how she quit her job to start a business, why she did it, the fact that she pitched to her investors, and also just how it's been running a business during the pandemic. I mean, I cannot imagine.
Sure.
I like that.
At least for you guys, you already know the good side of business. I only know the difficult side.
Shades,
you know. So
sorry. But I feel like what we were saying earlier, I feel like that was the best time to start, because at some point life will go back to some form of normalcy, and you are going to be ahead of the curve because you've already started your business and made your early startup mistakes. By the time other people feel like they're catching on because now they're trying to start a business, you already be that girl with different branches. But that's it, guys. That brings us to the end of our episode today. Like I said, I hope you guys came here with your notebooks and took a lot of notes from today's episode. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you're still at the end of the video and you've not joined our community, come on, just hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of the content that happens here, honey. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Cheers.